Okay, here comes the last of the snap videos. One last thing to do is we're going to make this thing a little bit faster. How we're going to do that is, rather than just speed it up from the beginning, I'm going to go into the timer click and I'm going to add another line. That line is timer1.interval. Remember, we set that to a 2000 at the beginning. Is going to be equal to, now you can do this both methods. I'm going to do it the long method again for simplicity, but timer1.interval, and here minus, and I'm going to say minus 50 milliseconds. What that will do is each time it ticks, that interval will get 50 milliseconds shorter, so the 2000 will become 1950, then 1000, then 1850, and so on and so forth. Now there's a slight problem with this, is if I kept on doing that, eventually we'd get down to 0 and then the whole system would crash. So I need to make sure this only happens if it's over, say, about 1/4 of a second. So I'm going to go if timer1.interval is more than 250, then, and I take that line, cut it, and I'm going to pop that inside here. So now what will happen is, provided that the interval is more than 1/4 of a second, it will make it faster until it gets to 1/4 of a second, at which point it will stay there. This makes the game progressively more challenging, which makes getting a high score quite rewarding. Okay, I'd like you to give that a try and test it amongst your friends. Away you go.